Alright, I'm usually not the most open person out there, but I'll fill you in on this at least. It's been a pretty rough few weeks, and whenever you're having a rough time, you always need an escape. And to no one's surprise, my escape was Mcoc. And, this game is like my life at this point, right? I have a YouTube channel based off of it. I use it for fun. I use it to, connect with my friends. I use it for essentially everything, and it's just that good of a game, for me at least. And when I was, a bit down, I was like, what can I do with this game that would make me, a bit happier? And the answer was to start over, right? Because when you start over, you get to enjoy the game like you're just playing it for the first time again. And you can't take away those memories because those are so special, but you can try to recreate them a little bit. And that's what I'm doing with this new account. And there is no direction with this new account. I will have themes for each episode. Like, for example, today we are journeying into the cosmos with Captain Marvel, since I got her as a 3-star character and I forgot how broken she is as a quester. But it's not going to be the same theme for every single video, right? And that's the fun of new accounts, because I don't know what the next theme is, since I don't know what I'm going to pull next. I could pull a character that represents, like the Masters of Evil or something, and there's the next theme. I don't know yet, and that's the fun of it, because I have to think on the spot, okay, how can I, incorporate this into like a thematic video? So yeah, that's the direction of this account, right? It's whatever it wants to give me. And that's like the main thing about new accounts. It's all about whatever the game wants to give you. So the game gave me a Captain Marvel, and we're going to try to beat Thanos with this Captain Marvel. And I guess I want to talk a little bit about Captain Marvel as a whole while she destroys all these fights, because yeah, once she's in binary ignition, the fights go by very, very quickly. So check this out, one combo and you know what happens? He's down, just like that. Heavy attack, game over. It's insane stuff, to be honest. But Captain Marvel, let's talk about it for a little bit, because I think this character needs her flowers still to this day. There was a time where she was the best cosmic character, right next to Corvus Glaive, and that time was, it was like the good old days. That makes me sound kind of old. I was 13 when Captain Marvel came out, and I won't lie, I was a simp and a half for this champion. I thought this character was like perfection, and I was like, I need this character. And fun fact, Captain Marvel was my first ever 4-star arena grind, and let me try to explain this to you. I was a 13-year-old kid. I had school to go to. I had a pretty strict school, and I had to sneak in arena time as a child, as a 13-year-old kid, to get a 4-star Captain Marvel. If that's not dedication, I don't know what is. And yeah, I got her. And Captain Marvel still has a special place in my heart. And I know what you're wondering, why did you start recording these videos late into Act 3? Why didn't you start it at Act 1 like most people do? Well, I didn't have a direction for this account until I took Captain Marvel to rank 3. Once I took Captain Marvel to rank 3, I knew what I wanted to do with this account. I had the vision, I had the idea, and yeah, sometimes ideas, visions, motivation, it all takes a bit of time, and it took me up to Act 3 to find mine, but I found it. And yeah, now we're just gonna have some fun here. We're gonna get hit, that's okay, things happen. And yeah, here I dropped the SP2, and she just kind of one-shots everything. That's Captain Marvel for you. And funny enough, when I got Captain Marvel as a 3-star here, I think it was announced that 7-star Captain Marvel was going to come to the game as the chase champion for the arcade game Saga. And now, after, using this character for a long time for this account, or with this account, sorry, I'm excited, right? And that's also the beauty of new accounts, because when you have a new account, you're not going to pull your favorite characters, right? I'm not going to pull a mole man for a while probably, and that's okay, because when I don't have my mole man, when I don't have like, a character that I usually rely on, it opens the door for these type of characters, for the Captain Marvels, for like the any other kind of characters like I just don't really use that often. And that's the beauty of it, to be honest, because I get to have like fun with characters that I haven't had fun with in a very long time, rather than just like, playing Battlegrounds, drafting Kate Bishop CGR, and then that's it. Like, that's the only characters I have to use. That gets boring quickly, and that's why, top tier players, they get burnt out very, very fast. And I was one of them. I am one of them. And if I didn't have this new account, I wouldn't be pushing Battlegrounds, because if I was just doing Battlegrounds, I'd be done with that a long time ago, right? But yeah, we're now in Act 2. We went back to Act 2 to explore it, because there are these objectives where like it gives you rewards for doing certain things, and I think it's a really good system because it gives newer players a direction. Some of them are just really annoying though, to be fair. Like, having one objective to be explore every Act 2 quest, that's a bit tedious, right? But it's good that they push people to do it, because if they push them to do it, they get rewarded pretty well, because the Act 2 rewards are honestly really, really solid. So yeah, that's honestly a pretty massive pro to the whole objective system. And plus, you get a 4-star Nick Fury for free. Yeah, I didn't mention that yet, but you get a free 4-star Nick Fury. It's honestly really, really good stuff. So yeah, we're just gonna try to complete all the objectives in like order. I mean, you have to do it in order because like that's what objectives are, but yeah, it's not too shabby at all. Here we have this Loki fight. Captain Marvel, she's just one-shotting everything. That's like expected of her, right, as a rank 3-3-star, especially like versus Act 2 health pools. But it's not gonna always be this easy, it's not gonna be like just a walk in the park, especially when we get to like the later objectives where you have to like do the event quest. You have to fight Teenage Warhead, who is really annoying, by the way. So yeah, just be on the lookout for that, because it is not so fun. But here we have the Kang boss. We have the Kang that needs to be conquered, rather than him conquering us, because I know he's Kang the Conqueror, but let's role reverse a little bit. So yeah, look how fast this fight is. It's a bit goofy. Here we're going for a combo, and that's kind of it. Yeah, how many hits was that? 8 hits? Not surprised. So yeah, there is Act 2 explored, and like I said, it has great rewards for a new account. It has some 3-star Nexus crystals. Imagine you explore Act 2, you get that generic 3-star gem, you open a Nexus and it has like 3-star Herc or something, or like a 3-star version of your favorite character, since I know people download this game to like, play their favorite Marvel characters. So yeah, it could be that in those Nexus crystals, which is honestly amazing. Here we get Sam Wilson, maybe for synergy, I don't know just yet. But yeah, it's time for the 3-star Nexus crystals. I want to see something good here, like 3-star characters can go all the way into Act 4, like deep Act 4 as well, if they're just that good enough. So like maybe a Shocker, maybe, let's see, like a Viv Vision would be pretty fun as well. There are some great champions, obviously, and the first Nexus crystal is going to be Quicksilver, Thor, or Yellow Jacket. I think I have to pick Quicksilver here. Yellow Jacket, Thor, Jane Foster, they're okay champions. I'm not going to call them bad on a new account, since any character is helpful in some way, except for like Groot maybe, but Quicksilver is like just better overall utility wise. And this one's kind of a stinker. A-Bomb is just bad. Elektra also bad. Ebony Maw, though, he kind of saved the Nexus there. But will I use Ebony Maw? I don't know. His utility is kind of like... It's a bit odd for, a Mystic character. And especially for like a newer player that wants to have the general Mystic tropes. And Ebony Maw has like kind of none of them. It's a bit 50-50. But here's rank 3. Into rank 4, sorry, it's rank 4, I should have just said that originally. It's rank 4 Captain Marvel now, and you're gonna see what real power feels like. Now, I forgot that Captain Marvel is like one of the craziest characters out there when it comes to like damage output once fully ramped. You know, you have like your cool Obsidians who honestly I think I would have preferred over Captain Marvel. Like, no offense to her, I love Captain Marvel still, but Cool Obsidian I really have to reconnect with because it's been such a long time. And you know, I don't know if he'll ever be a 7-star character. I don't know like what like the like criteria is for that, but maybe one day, I don't know. But yeah, this girl's annoying. Teenage Warhead, she is so annoying, but also check this out. We're gonna go in, she drops a heavy attack, no big deal. I dropped the SP2, and yeah, she just gets a one shot, which is so hilarious. Like, that is truly a Captain Marvel moment. But yeah, there is that done. We still got one more quest to go. We gotta face off against Silver Sable, which I don't want to, I mean, I'm going to yap, obviously, like, it's a long video, so, like, I resort to it all the time, even the shorter ones I do it, but Silver Sable, I haven't heard a single thing about that character. Like, I wasn't active on YouTube when she dropped, so I didn't post a video, obviously, but I just saw nothing about her. Like, I still haven't seen anything about her. Like, I know hardly anything about this character except that she has the best hair in the game since she has silver hair, and that is the best type of hair. So that's all I know, right? But yeah, like, is she good? Is she bad? I genuinely have no clue, but I am curious to find out. So we'll see. I'll like, I have her as a 6-star so I can rank her up if I want to. I got her bundle without even knowing about her, which is not smart. And while I was talking, Captain Marvel was doing 1.5 thousand mediums as a 3-star character. That's a nutty, obviously. Like, that's really good. And there is that objective done. Yeah, one of the objectives was to complete 4 quests in the event quest. And that's annoying since, you know, the event quests are like 4 energy per tile. That's a lot of energy. I remember back in the day when like Act 4 was 3 energy and that caused like riots, but yeah, 4 energy for this and no complaints. I mean, I guess it's like shorter quests obviously, which is like something, but we have this questing hero crystal now. Let's see what we get here. A 4-star maybe, like a 4-star Vox or something, that'd be pretty cool. But here there's a lot of 3-star characters. And we're gonna land on a 2-star, nope, a 4-star version of Green Goblin. Guys, I'm not gonna use him. I'm sorry, but I'm not gonna use him. I love Green Goblin. I really do. He was one of my favorite characters back in the day because he's just so cool looking, but he's just not good, man. And I wish I didn't have to say that because he should be good. He is, you know, he's Green Goblin. He's played by like the most like, I think he's played by the coolest actor ever. You know who I'm talking about. Like, that's already something. And then, like, he's such an iconic Spider-Man villain too. But they just don't give him anything in this game. It's so, I mean, to be fair, he was a pretty old champion, like from 2017, but other 2017 characters are still fantastic. But this man is just so dry, man. It's just unfortunate. But yeah, here we have a 3-star crystal here. I really want to see like a great champion after that Green Goblin, which, hey, I'll take because like I didn't like it was like lucky, but you know, it is what it is. But here we pull a 3-star version of the Overseer Maestro, and I love me some Overseer and I love me some Maestro, so that's honestly a fantastic pull. Let's see what we have here though. We have some more questing. We are in the final chapter, the final quest of chapter 1 of Act 3. So we are making our way towards Thanos, and you know, I'm feeling pretty good about this because when Captain Marvel's ramped up, she can honestly take like Act 4 Thanos, probably. Collector, no way. Like, that's not even like a maxed out 6-star can take that sometimes, for like, depending on the character anyway. But yeah, she still like really punches up, which is great. Like, whenever you're starting a new account and like you're opening your first 3 stars or something, you want someone that can like punch up. And with Captain Marvel, I didn't mention this, I don't think, but Captain Marvel was an objective character. You got her for free, right? No crystal RNG. You get her guaranteed no matter what. by starting a new account. And Kabam doing that is honestly very generous, since this is a champion that really punches up. Like, she can punch up all the way up to Act 4, like I said. So, like, if the right player that, like, invests in her properly really wanted to, this is their ticket to Act 4 Maestro. And with the buff to Act 4 rewards, this 3-star character can get you a 5-star champion, just like that. That is insane. Like, that's actually insane. But now we have this Ultron fight, and, you know, this Ultron is so annoying. Like, genuinely, he is such an annoyance to deal with. But Captain Marvel should make it a bit easier than, you know, he usually is. And it kind of is not too bad. Here I dropped the SP2, and yeah, it's game over. That's it. It's really silly stuff, obviously. But yeah, there is Act 3, Chapter 1 complete. We are halfway there, and the rewards for completing this, it's decent, nothing too crazy. You get a 3-star crystal. Could be that Corvus Glaive that I actually really want still. Look, I know that I shouldn't want Corvus Glaive since I have Captain Marvel, but I can't help myself, man. I want Corvus. I like him. He's a really cool character. And I have a 7-star Corvus on the main account, but I don't have him ranked up yet, so it'll give me like that clarity on like if I actually enjoy this champion. Like with 7-star Captain Marvel coming out, I know that I want her, and like I'm gonna rank to her for sure, since I think that she is still an amazing character. But regardless, let's open this 3-star crystal here. Hopefully something decent. I see Red Skull, that'd be fantastic. And we're gonna land on a 3-star version of Red Hulk. Now this one's a pretty good one. He's not like a punch up type of character. He's like a, okay, I can do like equal fights, but that's really about it, since like his damage output, it's solid, but like it has a very very low ceiling. So, you know, like unlike Captain Marvel, who can just punch up infinitely, Red Hulk is like a bit more controlled, but he will definitely still have use in my opinion. But yeah, it's back to questing, and just look at this damage output, man. Like, that's just insane. Like, genuinely so crazy strong. Now we have this Purgatory fight, no big deal. Purgatory, I forgot she was in the game, I cannot lie to you, but I mean, if I pulled Purgatory on a new account, I would be ecstatic, because I think Purgatory, you know, now that I realize that she's in the game, yeah, sure, I wouldn't mind playing her, right? Because I don't have her on the main account ranked up for... Actually, hold on. Purgatory on Arms Race kind of sounds really fun. I might have to actually try that out. I can rank 5 a Mystic character on the main account, so like I'm actually kind of debating it, because that does sound like a ton of fun. I'm going so off topic, but I'm sorry, but like that just, it crossed my mind. If y'all want to see that, let me know. If you want to see a rank 5 Purgatory, let me know. Like, let me know when I'm down. I'll definitely do it. But yeah, that right there, pretty clean fight as well. Not surprised really, but yeah, there is quest 1 done. We are 5 quests away, technically 4 quests away from Thanos, which I am really pumped for, because, you know, Captain Marvel and Thanos, they have a really like, they have a very strong history, and from like the movies and everything, yeah, Captain Marvel, she's a powerful like character in the movies as well, and like in the game too, in my opinion. It's just like, you know, as time goes on, she gets outclassed by the big 4, which, by the way, I want to talk about them in a separate video, like, you know, Hercules, Gallon, CGR, Hulkling. I honestly, like, I want to see who gets added first as a 7-star. I think it has to be Gallon, you know? Like, why am I just standing here, though? Okay, I moved. There we go. But, yeah. I want to see who gets added first. I think it has to be Gallon, and I want to make a video about that, because, you know, 7-star cosmic characters, they are running dry really fast. Like, they're running out of, like, good options. Captain Marvel is a good option, but You either have to go for like a really character now, or like a really broken character. So they are in a pickle for sure. But yeah, there is that fight done so fast, like so quickly. And you know what, that was my revenge, because I was like, can I please pull a Corvus Glaive, and I never got him. So yeah, there's my revenge right there. Sorry Corvus, you should have showed up earlier, buddy, because yeah, it had to happen. I'm sorry. No, I'm not sorry. But yeah, we go back into the quest. Now we have this Elsa Bloodstone, just kind of, you know, getting through it a bit faster, because yeah, we gotta rush this, because I want to get to Thanos already. Because after Thanos, I got a 4-star crystal. I got a secret to tell you as well. So yeah, stay tuned for that, because I've been hiding something throughout this whole entire video, but I'm not gonna mention it just yet, because it's gonna play into something. But I'll just keep saying to stay tuned. I'll keep saying stay tuned. I don't know why I said it like that in the first attempt, but anyway, there is quest 3 done, and we are getting closer and closer by the minute, and I am honestly very, very excited. But first, a 3-star crystal, because why not? Let's just get a 3-star going. You know, if I pulled a Corvus Glaive here, I wouldn't be mad necessarily, but 3-star Corvus versus Act 4 could be kind of rough. So I don't think I want to like really, I don't want to really rank him up, because like that just, I don't know, that wouldn't be ideal, especially because you're going to find this out very quickly. If you have a new account, your gold is just done. Like, you don't have that much gold to play with, so you have to like honestly be really smart with it. But this 3-star crystal is going to be a 3-star version of Shocker. Now, 3-star Shocker I think is a fantastic pull, especially because like he can punch up big time. So yeah, I am hyped about this pull. Like, maybe he fits into the next theme for like this account. I don't know, we'll see. It kind of depends on the 4-star crystal that I get after Act 3, but we'll see what I pull there in just a second. Actually, in a lot of seconds, because yeah, this recording still has a lot of time to it. But it's okay, it's okay. But now we're on to Ebony Maw here, and yeah, this is one of Thanos's puppets. Wait. Why did I say Muppets? I mean, he is a Muppet, to be fair. He's not a nice guy, so yeah, I'm not gonna apologize for that. But he's gonna go down very fast. Like, look at this. Yeah, 1.2 thousand crits for a 3-star character. It's just still very, very nutty stuff. And there is quest 4 done, and we're getting very close to, you know, facing off against Thanos. So let's just try to get it done a bit quickly now. We have the final boss of quest 5, which is Luke Cage, who isn't a Thanos puppet. He's just a regular guy. So I don't know why he's like one of the final bosses here, but you know what? I won't complain, because he is honestly a pretty free fight. But yeah, here we go in. We get some parries going, and just one more, then we're in binary ignition. We drop the SP2, and this just like what can I say? It just obliterates him. There's the word to describe it. It's insane, man. Like, she is such a god tier quester. Honestly, she's a beyond god tier quester, like 100%. But we have arrived. The journey into the cosmos, it all leads to one place, and it's to, you know, face off against Thanos. And this is it. We are 6 fights away from doing that. And yeah, we got to get Captain Marvel ramped up first. And you know, the first fight's always the worst fight with this character. That's why, like, in Battleground, she isn't necessarily all that. But you know, maybe she is one day in like one meta. I'm curious to find out. But yeah, here I dropped the SP1 for some ramp. And yeah, it's not tedious by any means. It's just like, you know, it does make the first fight just very boring, essentially. But yeah, there's the first fight down. We are not ramped up just yet, but let's just keep it going still. Here I run out of energy, which is a-okay since I have a whole lot of refills to spare, and there's one right there, so why not, right? Like, that's just like an extra bonus. But yeah, these are all tech characters, so we have the class advantage against all of them, so these fights will be very, very fast. And here's an example of that, because my gosh, this is insane. That was like, what, sub 10 hits. And yeah, let's just keep going. We're at Yondu now. Why not? Let's just get this done in what? I'm gonna guess 7 hits. There's my bet. You make your bet too. I want to see what you think. But let's go. Let's find out. I'm betting on 7. If it wants to load. There we go. It finally loads. And yeah, we go for a parry. We're in ignition now. And not enough crits for me to be right, but you know what? It's okay. Yeah, I wasn't anywhere near being right. That was like, what, 10 hits? Not bad still by any means, but yeah. The thing about new accounts as well, you don't have precision and cruelty until like, you know, Act 5 or something, Act 6 even. So yeah, my Captain Marvel isn't critting a whole lot, but when she does crit, it's a thing of beauty, to be honest. But yeah, here we're ramped up again, and it's gonna be a very fast fight because, yeah, she just does insane damage, and even without any crits, she still just bursted through that regen. Very, very solid stuff, and we are almost there. We are just, what, 2 fights away, so let's just get it done, right? This Howard the Duck, I'm sorry, sir, but you're gonna get obliterated in, I'm gonna say 9 hits this time. Let's see. There's 2. And here's ignition, so let's see what this leads to. If it's 10 hits again, I swear, it's gonna be, yep, 10 hits, there we go. Okay, well, bet on 10, always bet on 10, I guess. But yeah, we're still just, we're cruising through this. We're 1 fight away from Thanos, so I am pumped. We are almost there. The journey to the cosmos, it's almost complete. Or maybe it isn't, right? Because what if my next 4-star crystal is a Captain Marvel? Then guess what? It's Journey into the Cosmos Part 2, which will be, you know, just as hype, given that it's just Captain Marvel, but even stronger. But yeah, here we're going for another combo, and yeah, we lost a bit of charges there, so we have to build that back up throughout, like, the Thanos fight, but it's time for the showdown. It's time for the big standoff between Captain Marvel and Thanos, 2 cosmic powerhouses. You know, Thanos is more of a, you know, comic powerhouse and like an in-game powerhouse, but you know what, I'll still count it for the video. But yeah, here we go. It's Thanos time. This might be a really fast fight. It might be a slow fight because he does reduce your attack rating. We'll have to find out. Let's see. Do we have what it takes? I will bet that Captain Marvel does. And that's my prediction. But yeah, here we go. Let's see how fast this fight is, because I think it's going to be a quick one, given that Captain Marvel is Captain Marvel. So let's see. We are now in ignition, and here we drop the SP2, and the damage output is really good. We got some 2,000 crits right there. We drop a heavy attack right here, and it does decent damage. We dex that SP2, and this should be game over in just a second. Oh, not just yet, but that does it right there. She is just like the queen of burst damage, I feel like, you know. When she's ramped up, it's honestly just a thing of beauty. So there is Act 3 complete. You love to see it, but I have to admit something. I have been kind of hiding a secret from you. This has been Captain Marvel's video, right? But while I was recording this, there has been something that was kind of lurking in the background, and I'll show you right now. Yeah, you see that little werewolf guy? Let's just see what happens with him. There he gets awakened, and here he gets ranked up to rank 2, and yeah, I think I have an idea for the next theme. But, you know, it's not a guarantee, right? Because what if I pull a 4-star character that is the opposite of Werewolf by Night? What if he's like a really, you know, outgoing person that favors the daytime over the nighttime? I don't know just yet, but I know one thing. Werewolf by Night, he's getting ranked up. Here is rank 2, and I've been hiding him pretty well because I didn't like show him once. He was hidden under Captain Marvel for like the profile picture as well. He was just always in hiding, but now he is loose, and now it is Werewolf by Night's time to shine. Or is it? We'll have to see, right? Because, you know, that 4-star crystal does determine essentially everything. But first, we have to do these 3-star crystals just to build up to it. Maybe we pull some characters that, you know, can relate to Werewolf by Night in some sort of way. But let's see what we get here. First crystal, just gonna quick tap it. There are some great options, and the first crystal is a 3-star version of Stark Enhanced Spider-Man. Not really too fussed about that one. Not yet, at least. Maybe in the future, but you know, 3-star characters, I kind of want to move past them after my first 4-star character, but we'll see. If it's a really good one, then hey, hey, I'll use it, right? But the next crystal is a 3-star version of Juggernaut. Oh boy, that is a pull and a half, right? 3-star Juggernaut carried Arya for a pretty long time, so yeah, I am very interested. But now it's time for the ultimate crystal. This could be a 4-star character already, so maybe we get that, and maybe it gives me a sense of like direction for the next theme for the next episode of this account. But we're gonna land on, oh, there's a 4-star Corvus Glaive, but nope, we got a 3-star version of Kindred. That 4-star Corvus, that would just change everything, obviously, but 3-star Kindred, he's kind of spooky, so like he fits the vibe a little bit, but here we go, it's 4-star crystal time. Will we get someone that can lead us into the night like Werewolf by Night will, or will we get another cosmic character for the Cosmos Part 2? Let's see, it's all determined here with this one crystal, so this is really, really important. And the crystal is going to stop on a 4-star version of Morbius. And there's your next theme. We gotta go journey into the night now with Morbius and Werewolf by Night. But let me know your thoughts on the first episode of this new account. This was just like my personal enjoyment account, just to, like, you know, escape from a few things. And yeah, let's just see where it goes. And yeah, that's about it for me.